Good morning, stamping friends. Welcome to my YouTube Live. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Lorri Heiling, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have some good news to share with you today. There is a huge sale going on at Stampin' Up!, and you are not going to want to miss out on this one. I just printed off the sheet of everything. I did put a link on my Facebook page, but I just want to go through the sale real quick. There's almost everything in the annual catalog. I'm saying annual catalog, not the mini catalog. So the things that are on sale is all the punches are 10% off. All the stamps are 15% off. Hold on. And let's see, the dies are all 20% off, and the embossing folders are 20% off. And the designer series paper are 20% off. So this is a sale unlike any other that we've had. I'm so excited because I still have things on my wish list that I want to get. So with me being a demonstrator, we get our discount and the sale price. So it's really a good deal. So I always have to put this plug in. If you want to be a demonstrator and join up to be on my team, you can choose items on the sale list in your starter kit. And so you can get an even more better discount on your supplies. So it's just really a good deal. You get to choose $125 worth of products for only $99, and it's shipped free to you. Now the project I'm going to share with you, this would be an awesome Christmas card assembly line type card because it's super easy. It has a wow factor, and it's all on sale. So you could order during the sale, get all these things on sale, and get all your supplies to do your Christmas cards, and you could make a ton of these in not very much time at all. So let me flip my camera around and I will share with you today's project. I wanted to start off by mentioning what this host code means up here. This host code is in case you want to place an order, and if it's over $50 or more, you will receive a thank you card and a special treat in the mail, some product from Stampin' Up! As my way of saying thank you for your order. My host code is always on my blog page in case you're viewing this video down the road, and this host code may have changed, but right now if you're watching it live, this is the host code, and I would so appreciate it if you use that code. All right, today's project consists of, like I said, it's all items that are on sale in the sale we're having through Friday. It runs Tuesday through Friday. And the stamps that I'm going to use, this is in the annual catalog, so you can still get in on a Christmas stamp set. And I have used this so much. I used it last year on almost all my cards because the sentiments are so nice, but I'm still continuing to use it this year. So if you don't have this one already, be sure and grab this. It is on sale for only $19.55, and you get 9 stamps with this. So, and it is a red rubber one. And then the other thing that we're going to use is the wintry embossing folder, and this one comes with 2 folders. You get the snowflake one, which is what we are going to be using today, and then let me show you where the other one is in the catalog. I should have had this open before I told you, but let me quick find it. It is the pine. It's like a pine look. And so that one's nice when you use your greens. Well, really, you can do pine in any color, but that's the 2 that you get. And these are normally $10 for both of them, but on sale, you get them for only $8. All right, so to get started with this card, I think we'll just go ahead and start with this embossing folder. What I'm going to do is open the folder, and I don't know if you've ever done this technique before, but we are actually going to ink up one side of our embossing folder. I'm using fresh freesia for the color, and whenever I do this technique, I always stamp on the logo side, the Stampin' Up! Logo side. A lot of times people wonder, well, which side should I use? So just ink that up nice and dark. Well, medium dark, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's going to look pretty. And then we're going to take some cardstock. This is also fresh freesia, and the size is 4 5/8 by 3 3/8. So what we're going to want to do is just set this right smack in the middle, and the way I got the measurement for this was the exact size of the width of this. So that's why it is 3 3/8 inches wide. Now I'm just going to grab my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I like to crank it with my right hand. So let's just set this down. And the layering for this when you use an embossing folder is, first you're going to take just this little white plate, number 1, and then you'll put your embossing folder through. And this is a thicker embossing folder, so we only need 1 more piece on top, and this is going to be the number 4. It's a gray colored little piece. And then I'm going to wind it back as well. All right. Now let me show you the magic trick it does. You flip it over. Isn't that pretty? You can see the lighter color come through. Oh, I just love this technique. All right, so let's set that aside and build the rest of our card now. We are going to take fresh freesia. Again, that is like a tongue twister. And this is just 8.5 by 5.5, scored in half on the long side, which makes that 4 1/4. And just fold and use your bone folder. This part is almost the same as every card that I do. All right, then we are going to use the silver foil paper. An interesting story. When I ordered this, I was thinking it was maybe going to be more silver colored, but there's actually one that's a little bit more blue, and then this one is almost a little bit more purple. And I have this stacking up because I've bought so many packs of this for that silver piece. But I thought, what am I going to use this on? Because it's just kind of a different color with a purple tinge. So finally, I'm able to use this, and so I'm going to be able to use this up on this card. Not on this card, but if I make some more assembly line. So we're just going to put dimensionals, and this one I cut out 4 3/4 by 3.5 inches. So just put some dimensionals on the back here, and I always say when it's kind of a longer side, I like to put one in the center here so that we don't like sagging cards, and sometimes when you don't put them in the middle there, that middle part will tend to sag a little bit. All right. Are you guys all ready for Thanksgiving? I am cooking this year, but for a very small crowd. Just my husband, my son Braden will be here, and then my mom and sister, and that's it. So my daughter is going to her in-laws, so that's one thing that happens when your kids get married. You have to share the holidays, so she's going to be there that day. All right, so let's just adhere that. And then for this piece, we're just going to use our Stampin' Seal Plus. I don't know if you've tried all of our adhesives, but my favorite is, well, besides the multi-purpose liquid glue, is the Seal Plus, because I don't have trouble getting it going. Sometimes with the regular one, I have to use my silicone mat to get it going, but with this one, I don't have that trouble. So, and then just center that. It gives that nice shimmer border like this. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is take one of our snowflakes. These are a really great little addition. I was looking for my pack. Addition to cards. I will put the item number in the notes here when I'm done on my YouTube page. I always put a list of the supplies I use. And I think it's so cool how they even made the center of the snowflake the shape of our dimensional. So it's just obvious that one single dimensional would go right smack in the middle there because it just matches too perfectly. So go like that. And by the way, there are 2 sides. One is a shimmer side, and then one is a more matte side. I always choose the shimmer side. All right, this is going to go in the bottom left corner like that. And then the last part, we need a sentiment on here. So what I'm going to do is grab Season's Greetings, and sometimes I choose sentiments based on the size of them, and this is definitely one that I did like that. And we're going to make it a little bit darker by using Gorgeous Grape this time. And just ink that up, and then we are going to fussy cut this, and we are going to you could die cut this out, but I just wanted to make it a little more trendy. The trend now with stamping is to cut out your greetings and kind of go around the letters a little bit. You know, it's, you know how clothes have fads and stuff. Well, stamping has fads as well. All right, that makes a cute little, you know what? I may even cut these apart. I think I am. I don't like that gap in there, so we're going to make it 2 words, okay? Can tell sometimes I just kind of wing it as I go. There we go. Now let's bring our card back out here, and what I'm going to do is, because I thought it was going to be one long word like this, we could still make it one long word like this, Season Greetings, but I think I want to offset it a little bit. So what we're going to do is adhere it using some mini dimensionals, and I don't even think one dimensional is going to be thin enough for this one. So let's just slice one in half and use these. You can make our minis even micro mini by cutting them in half. And then because this one is a little bit raised anyway, because this is raised, I'm just going to use one, but I'll show you what we're going to do on the greetings part. Let's see, let's go like that. And then for this one, we are going to use foam adhesive strip because I want it to pop up a little bit more. So as you know, I just rip these off. I don't even use my scissors with these. Just go like that. And this one will, as I said, be popped up a little bit more. There, I think that looks better with 2 lines. There we go. Now, isn't that fast and easy? If you're doing them assembly line, it really would go fast because you do all this embossing at one time. You know, it's not really messy. I guess, well, my fingers are a little bit messy because I had class earlier, but this one is kind of going downhill. Let me move that a little bit. Actually, I'm going to take that dimensional off. I think we're only going to use one behind there. This one is pretty stuck with that top one, so I think we're okay to take this one off. There we go. All right, there's our finished one. Now, if you'd like to add some bling, let's grab some of that. The 2 that I kind of chose here, now these aren't on sale, these are in embellishment, so they're not in with the sale, but I would choose either the iridescent ones, the opal rounds, or the rhinestone. Either one is going to look great. It just depends on what kind of bling you want. So I think we are going to use opal rounds for this one. Now, if you wanted it more simple, you wouldn't need to do this part. I need my take pick tool. So we want the largest one in the middle of here. And then we'll take a medium one. Let's see. Yeah, there's only 2 sizes. So we'll just use the next size down and we'll make one. I'm just kind of putting them in the center of these 3, and then this one has 4. Usually I like to do odd numbers, but since there's 4, we'll go on all of them. All right, then what else? The other thing I recommend is if you're going to send this, you can still get by on 1 stamp. However, what I usually do is I'll pretend like this is cardstock. When I put it in the envelope, I'll just set that cardstock on top of it so that these little bumps won't catch in the machine when they run it through that. So that way, you know, you can still send it. All right, well, I hope you like that card, and thank you again for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and let's see, I guess I'll do one more video before Thanksgiving so I can wish you happy Thanksgiving next week. I do videos Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Arizona time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.